Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. Delusional, defined as based on having faulty judgment, mistaken. So there have been plenty of athletes that may have said things that led you to believe that they are delusional. And one of those recently is James Harden. Now, meant to make a video about this a couple of days ago, didn't happen, but I did want to briefly comment on, what he said during what was a lengthy interview with Basket News. So, as you see on their X page here, how does James Harden want his name to be remembered after his career? It's just a 36-second listen.
How do you hope the players and these fans outside, how do you want them to remember you after you finish? What do you want them think about James Harden's name?
That I was a winner, that I was a teacher, that I had a different love for the game. Like, put the money aside, I really enjoy and love the game of basketball and playing it. So whether it's, being with the kids, here or, when I travel, other places in Europe, when I go to China, I just want, people to understand and understand how much I really love and enjoy the game of basketball.
See, now there's nothing wrong with what he said at the end, mentioning how he loves the game of basketball. I mean, you probably have to in order to become a professional player, especially one that is as talented as James Harden. He does it for the love, helping out the kids. Yes, absolutely. So the majority of this, he really said nothing wrong. It's just the beginning that many people are going to harp on. So one thing he said is he wants to be known as a teacher. A lot of people would mention how ball dominant he was during his time in Houston and point out the lack of defense he sometimes showed. Was often seen as lazy on that side of the ball, but especially that winner part. In the era of the internet, era of social media, where everyone has an opinion, I'm going to be honest, James, nobody is going to think of you as a winner. Um, I'm not saying he's not a winner, but in a era where people are so obsessed with ring culture, we know James Harden does not have that. He did make one finals with the Oklahoma City Thunder back in the beginning of his career when he was coming off the bench. Now, of course, he's had a magnificent career. Three straight scoring titles from 2016-17 to 2018-19. MVP finish of first, second three times, third, fifth, eighth, and ninth in his career, and has sacrificed some of his scoring later in his career, as he is now he is 34 years old, and he's going to be 35 on August 26th. The problem is his efficiency does go down in the playoffs, 42.5% from the field, 34% from deep, and he's had some notorious bad games, especially in closeout games where he's turned the ball over a substantial amount. So, again, what are your thoughts on what James Harden had to say? Wanted to be remembered as a winner. Again, most of what he said there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just in this era, nobody is going to. The first thing that pops in people's mind is not going to be a winner. A lot of people might have negative things to say about him, but positive things, yes, excellent scorer. One of the best offensive weapons in recent memory. I just don't anticipate winner being one of the top things mentioned. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.